What is going on, guys, and welcome back to XDEFIANT. So the newest update in XDEFIANT has been a little bit controversial, but kind of in a good way. I'm sure you guys have noticed if you've been playing over the last few days, but your weapon levels have probably got a pretty big increase. For some people, it is a little bit inconsistent, as I've seen some comments and some people in my Discord even saying that they've only gotten a few levels. But then on the other hand, you have some people saying that almost every single one of their guns went up like 100 levels, 80 levels, and for a lot of people, their camo grind has been almost completed. And with that, there has been a little bit of frustration from those people, which honestly, I do understand it. Obviously, I have every gun maxed out, so this doesn't really affect me, but I can still see their perspective. But like I said, this is also still kind of a good thing. Obviously, I'm sure there's plenty of people that have been wanting this, and this increase in the level has been very nice for them. But I've also seen plenty of comments and tweets of people saying that they're not really happy with this, just because they feel like they have a little bit less to grind for now. Like I said, it's been a little bit inconsistent across the board, so I'm curious to hear from you guys. How many levels did you guys get? Some people I'm hearing have gotten 100 levels on multiple guns, and some people have only gotten like 15 levels on one gun. So for myself, I'm still trying to piece everything together. It doesn't really make sense. I am very curious to hear what you guys' thoughts on this. I'm sure most people are pretty much okay with this, but definitely I have seen some comments, and I totally understand and see where they're coming from if they are a little bit upset with this. Other than that though, the update has been a massive W in my opinion. If you guys haven't been able to play some custom games yet, what are you doing, man? Get your boys in there and hop into some games. I was able to play a little bit on stream later in the day, and man, I had so much fun. Honestly, one of the most fun streams I've had. We linked up with another XDEFIANT creator, Pro Carson, and man, we had such a good time playing with our viewers. In case you guys don't know who Pro Carson is, definitely check out his channel. He does similar style videos to me, and we're going to be doing some videos here together in the future. But seriously, we had the time of our lives playing 6v6 with viewers. It was so much fun. I was also able to get in my first ever 1v1 quickscope no scope, and I got smoked, guys. I even put money on the line, and I still couldn't back it up, man. If you guys haven't seen our recent video, definitely check it out. It was all the way at the end of that one, but it had to be done, man. The first ever quickscope no scope, and honestly, it was a good time, even though we did lose. Speaking of streaming though, of course, we got our weekend streams here coming up. For tomorrow's stream though, we are going to be doing a little bit of an early stream starting at 9 AM Eastern time. I know we got a bunch of people in different countries, so if you guys got to plug that into your phone, go ahead. But once again, 9 AM Eastern time, definitely check it out. And then Sunday, of course, normal time, 3 PM Eastern time. We're going to be playing a ton more custom games, especially with viewers. So if you guys haven't checked out the stream, now is the perfect time, and we're going to be playing with as many people as possible. Bro, this gun is gross. I just uploaded some shorts earlier. By the way, I'm back on the shorts grind, and man, the MDR, it's disgusting. I got some shorts on this map in particular. Man, it was insane. Speaking of this map though, I don't know about you guys, but I have been really enjoying this map, man. I don't know if it's just because it's so aesthetically pleasing or if it's actually a good map, because I really haven't played enough games, but I'm genuinely having a really good time on it. It's always nice hopping on Escort for a little bit, taking a break from hardpoint, TDM, all those. Escort, it's a nice change of pace. I know some people aren't the biggest fans in this mode, especially the times you're getting spawn trapped. It can definitely be painful. I did see a comment saying that if they added like 10v10 for this game mode that they would play, and honestly that does make complete sense. If 10v10 was in this game mode, whether it was a limited time mode or just like a full-time ground war type mode, it would be a lot of fun. Honestly, I could definitely see that coming in the future. Next season on the roadmap, we do have confirmed a new map and new map type. And the map type I've still been trying to figure out to this day. I have no idea what it is. I have some clues, but definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts are on it. Me personally, I think it's probably going to be face off, but it could even be ground war. When I hear new map type, I don't think there's like much else they could do besides like in either really big map or a really small map. Other than that, I don't really have any ideas. Like I said, definitely let me know down below. But personally, I'm leaning towards face off, which is like a little bit of like a 2v2 on super small maps, in case you guys don't know. They added that in Call of Duty a few years ago, and honestly, it's a pretty fun mode. I'm not sure if they'll add their little twist on it here in XDEFIANT, but overall 2v2 small maps can't go wrong. I do wish that when we got 3v3 TDM, we would have had small maps, because like for a game like that, 3v3 TDM on super small like face off type maps, it would have been a great limited time mode. I know a lot of people weren't the biggest fans of the 3v3 TDM, and honestly, understandable. Personally, I did enjoy it just because going on kill streaks was honestly super easy in there, but it was a little bit boring. But I was saying it when we got the limited time mode, if we had Rockefeller without the outside ring, just the middle of it, it would have been insane for 3v3 TDM. Personally, that's what I'm hoping for the next season, is like a super small map type playlist. I'm really hoping we get free for all too. But if we can get like super small maps, obviously that opens the doors to a lot of game modes, and honestly, a lot of fun. We'll have to see though. Obviously got a nice like 30 days, maybe a little bit less to the new season, so a little bit of the long haul. This angle is so godly. What? Look at this. This side right here on the right side of the map, on this last point, it's insane. There's honestly some really crazy spots all around this map. Even back there, you can look over all the way across that staircase. On the first point, there's like a turret spot that lets you look through the rock, and I'm telling you guys, I'm pretty sure you can look through the rock. Mark, we might need to get on patching that. Even right here, I mean, look at this window. How is this a spot? I'm not gonna lie, this map is a little bit defensive sided. I'll be honest, it is definitely defensive one-sided. But overall, I still have a good time. I know people, they don't like getting spawn trapped, and to be fair, there's always a side you're gonna get defense, and if you're on defense, you'll have the opportunity to spawn trap. I guess it all depends on the map. Maybe this map, maybe it's not the greatest, but it does look so beautiful, man. So who knows? Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on it down below. Definitely give me my new favorite background for thumbnails. It is so beautiful, man. I'm gonna hop in custom games and just get a million pictures. Damn. So we just, yeah. So hey, Mega Blast. Nice 31 LMG kills, bruh. Let's go. See, he already knows. Hey, GG Mega Blast. You went crazy, bruh. By the way, this is that turret spot. This rock, I'm convinced my bullet's gonna go through it. You guys are gonna see. Never mind, you guys aren't gonna see. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up. I saw a tweet earlier today from XDEFIANT. Basically, they had like a licensing for tournaments. Personally, I don't really know much about that. I've never really been into like tournaments and like game battles, any of really that stuff, like wagers and stuff. I'm gonna plug into it more because obviously we're gonna do some tournaments here and there on the channel. I don't think I have to get licensing to run them. If you guys are familiar with that type of stuff, definitely let me know down below and inform me because like I said, I have no idea. And it's really cool to see though. I saw like there's like sponsorship money, like you could make like prize pools. I'm like I said, I have no idea, but it does seem pretty cool like that they're like leaning into that type of stuff. Honestly, I always thought that XDEFIANT would kind of lean towards the esports side of things. The game, it's just so balanced for it. It's definitely still a ton of fun, but I could definitely see the potential that they're going for when it comes to esports. So I'm really curious to hear about that stuff in the future. Obviously, we are going to be doing some tournaments with Jack of all trades and all the other creators in the XDEFIANT community. But man, like I said, I am super excited for that. The future and custom games, it is looking good, man. Season 3 really can't get here any sooner. We need that progression, man. I did hear that they were going to front load this season a lot more than the other seasons, so I'm super excited to see like what that exactly means. Obviously, I know what front loaded means, but I'm curious to see exactly what they're going to do with the update. Speaking of custom games, I am planning on doing our first video with custom games, probably on Sunday, if not early next week. The plan is to go over certain angles, god spots, maybe even some honorable mentions to church spots, but I might do a whole video on that in itself. But definitely keep an eye out. I have been holding on to some pretty nasty angles. I'll probably also throw some jump spots in there as well. There's some jump spots that honestly that you have to use to get into some of the spots, but overall there's some jump spots that are just, they're a ton of fun. And then also keep an eye out for our first myth busting episode. A bunch of people on our Discord already put some things that they want to see cracked in there, whether they're true or false, so we're gonna hop into some custom games and we're gonna find out. That video will probably be out sometime next weekend. And then of course, I'm already planning on doing some big videos here. Not gonna spoil anything, but definitely keep an eye out, guys. Make sure to subscribe too. We're almost at 30,000 subs. We just passed 2,900, which is, it's just insane. I say it almost every video. You guys seriously are the world to me. I really do appreciate you guys. Looks like we couldn't get the win on this one. We got pretty much slimed here. Honestly, the skill-based matchmaking, it kicked in. That's what I blame. The skill-based matchmaking in XDEFIANT, it's too strong, man. I couldn't handle it. Also, before the video ends, two things that are not really related to XDEFIANT, but if you guys are sports fans, stick with me here. American football, I know we have a lot of Europeans here. Daniel Jones just got released. I feel 20 pounds lighter. I feel great. And second thing, the Knicks are on a 5-game win streak. We're going all the way, baby. RJ Barrett. He's taking us all the way. Shout out to RJ, my GOAT. We're winning the Super Bowl. Other than that though, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything with the update, everything we talked about. Really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Love replying to you guys down in the comments. Love reading all the comments. So keep commenting, keep liking, and of course, make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys all in the next one. Later. And of course, huge shout out to our tier 3 channel members, Kelvin, Gabriel, and Dex. Love you guys.